Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 8th, 2023. This is for Pisces. This is our last shuffle coming up. Pisces, let's see what's going on. We have conflict and we have discovery. You may find, or you may want to figure out what it is that's like not working. What is the obstacle? Why is this not coming together? Why is it that whenever we plan to do this, this comes up? What's going on? You're trying to figure out what the issue is. And you're trying to have, this looks like a heartfelt conversation so things can move to the next level. This looks like a conversation of like, what do we need to do? You're trying to figure out what it is that you really want out of the situation, because once you figure out what the conflict is, then it's like, do I really want, but, and a lot of this may have to do with this, right? You know how like when there's obstacles in your path and then it kind of misleads you, or it leads you to believe that if there's so many obstacles, and obviously it's not meant to be, right? So then it's like you're trying to figure out, what do you really want? What do I really want then? Because once I figure out what the conflict is, now I've got to fix it. And I'm not sure, is it worth fixing? Do I need to fix it and move on to the next level? Or do we need to just stop doing this altogether and just move on, like move on? So you're trying to discover, what is it, right? Your intention is to figure this out, because a lot of this feels like that, just like what was said earlier, that if it doesn't come together, then maybe it's not meant to be. That might be the thought process you're in. And then that's what calls you to be like, I need to figure out what I really want then. Because if I keep trying and trying and trying in this, and it's not moving to the next level, we have this conversation and all of a sudden we know what to fix. And now we're fixing it. Do I really want to fix it? Do I really want to do the work? Now that's the conflict. Do I really want to? Milestone with Page of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. And this tells me here that the milestone is that you finally have gotten to a place where you realize what bothers you. Like you may have just now figured out that there's some issues, right? You know, like, and this is not saying romantic relationship, although it is it very well could be a romantic relationship. Say that you start dating a person, right? And the thing is with them, everything's great, but every time you want to meet up, say it's long distance or something, every time you want to meet up, something comes up. Your car breaks down, something's wrong with your family, your dog or something. And the same on their end. I have to work this weekend. I can't go. I can't do this. And then you start thinking, well, there must be something wrong going on, because why is it not coming together? And then, but they're perfect. You know, like you hear the story, they're perfect. Everything's perfect, but we just can't seem to ever meet up. And then you finally realize, you think back and go, well, there's a bunch of things I really don't like about them. I don't like the way they handle conflict. I don't like when they don't know something, they don't say they don't know. That I don't like the fact that they are very concerned about their reputation. Or there's a lot of small things. It's like the milestone is realizing or learning what bothers you the most. It's like you're eventually going to figure out there's something going on, because no one's perfect, There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. I don't care if there's chemistry. I don't care if you guys are super compatible. I don't care if your signs all align. You're going to have a problem. There's something, because you're not their only influence, right? That just because those things are there doesn't mean that environment hasn't shaped a person in certain ways that conflict with like how you feel about something. And so that there's always that thing, right? Because we're all unique. So there's something here where it says it's a milestone. You are eventually going to figure out some things that were going to trouble you a little bit. The loss, and it doesn't have, well, romance is here, but you may have lost the love and feeling in a sense. I'm hearing that. Or you may have lost all that time that you spent dealing with this issue. And it may be an easy resolution, and you just... you know what I'm saying? There may be an easy resolution for this, and then you realize I've wasted so much time, or I've lost so much time. If only I would have done it this way. If only I would have pressed that button instead of that button. So there's an energy of feeling like you've lost. You also are not. Also, too, there's an energy of not only losing that feeling, but there's also this part where you are no longer regretting or feeling sad or depressed that, man, I spent all this time in this relationship, or I spent all this time on this, and it never came together, and I felt like, you know what, I felt sad about that. I felt like maybe I regretted choosing, going in that direction. And then you realize it was an easy fix, and it was never that it was meant to be. It's just that there was something that needed to be fixed. There was something that needed to be looked at, and changed, right? And now you're like, I lost all this time being upset, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. They're showing that you're going to start questioning what you really want. And you're going to be questioning it quickly. And you may be verbally questioning it, asking questions, trying to get answers that are going to help you to move quick. Because it seems like you want to just do it. Whatever it is, let's just fix it and do it. Like, no more time wasted. You don't want to waste any more time. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Capricorn is the strongest sign. We have Aquarius. I mean, not Aquarius. I apologize. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces, right? So you could be dealing with those signs, or those signs could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.